I am Saint-Germain. I would like to speak with you about compassion. You have heard many words and very great messages about what compassion is, and you've all felt how it is when you are in a place of compassion. When you move into that space where compassion flows through you, everything slows down. Your mind is quiet, and you feel the lightness of the energies that hold and uplift your body. Compassion is a place where disturbed emotions and mental confusion come to a halt. They find a place of peace and understanding instead. You might remember how it feels when you let the wonderful energy of compassion wash over you. Your heart opens, your mind clears, and your body feels ever so light. And this is truly so, because as you welcome compassion into your life, you start to release many deep-seated fears from your system. Fears that have led you to mistrust yourself. Then, as you move deeper into the energies of compassion and choose to share this with others, the place where your fears once dwelt are filled instead with trust. Yes, the liaison you form, the connection you will have with another, is then based upon trust and not fear. Compassion melts away your fears by awakening first your trust in your own divinity, and then by helping you to see the divinity that lives in others too. Once that is accomplished, then you are able to engage all of life just as it is, without judging it in any way. Then you will know what is appropriate for the moment, because you will have reached a place where loving kindness is perfectly blended with discerning wisdom. Here is an example. Imagine yourself to be in a room with young children who are scared about the outcome of something silly that they have done. Perhaps they have filled themselves with cookies from the cookie jar without their mother's permission. Or they have cut each other's hair rather badly while pretending to be hairstylists. They are frightened about what their parents will say or do when they find about this little misadventure. The children know that they have crossed the limit while exploring their wants and desires. They feel badly about it and are very apprehensive. They would still like to be loved and receive kindness from their parents, but they are expecting harsh words, or even worse instead. So what is a wise and compassionate parent to do about it? Well, he or she can acknowledge the children's fear of not being loved, but at the same time, the compassionate parent can see the potential for unpleasant experiences that might have come from their mischievous play. Injury from scissors in the case of hair cutting, or a bad stomachache from overeating sweets. Being compassionate in this situation means to see all those things clearly. And then, when the time comes, to take action by first creating trust instead of reinforcing fear. The parent can look at the child and understand everything with a wise and compassionate heart. Then he or she can let this beautiful energy come into the situation. When compassion and discernment are present, the action that the parent takes will not feel harsh or hurtful to the child. When trust is present, the child feels loved no matter what. When compassion is present, with all the trust, love, and wisdom that this implies, then the parent can easily show the child what is appropriate or inappropriate about their behavior without jeopardizing their relationship. The child will accept the correction that is offered without feeling judged or shamed, and will feel inspired to learn from the experience instead of feeling punished or rejected. Compassion is a beautiful connector between human beings. And in the parent-child relationship, you can see it working at its best. But the same is valid for any relationship that you might experience, whether it is with a child, a friend, a coworker, or even a beloved pet. Compassion lets you experience, in the first place, the fact that you are all interconnected in love to the essence of all life. This common essence that you share is the divinity that flows through each and every one of you, without exception. Compassion lets you reestablish your awareness of the common divinity that you share. When you open yourself to compassion, you will remember that you are interconnected in love and life, and not isolated from each other in fear or judgment. Anytime you're feeling challenged by a situation or a relationship, and you're struggling to find your way, just remember the one connection that will affirm the life and love within you, and the life and love around you. This connection is called compassion.